Hi, I'm Elias from Belgium, and I've joined the DEVI school because it looked like a fantastic adventure, and also because I actually always wanted to go to Canada, even before I meditated. And I really love nature, and when I saw the documentary about the school, the presentation, I saw that the school was in the middle of the nature with forests all around and a beautiful river just 100 meters away. It was so amazing. I just knew right away I wanted to come, and here I am, and now I get to do some woodworking, which actually is something that I've discovered that I really like a lot. I did it a bit before, and now I've also discovered that Srimataji has said something about woodworking. She said that it's really good to develop a certain handiness where you have these hands-on practicalities that you learn, and you work with something natural, which is the wood. And the more you work with wood, this is the nice part of woodworking, the more you work with wood, the more beautiful it becomes. You sort of file it up, you sand it down, and then you give it a layer of oil so it becomes shiny. I think it's really beautiful occupation.
Well, the philosophy I've employed at the DEVI school is to produce food from all over the world. So that means food from India, food from Hungary. We have two of our dorm staff here from Hungary, so we have Hungarian dishes, we have Chinese dishes, we have American favorites, we have a lot of pasta from Italy. So it just runs the gamut from rice and dal to today we're also having roast turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy. So it's the American classic.
What do the kids like most?
What do they like most? The butter chicken is a favorite. I made pizza yesterday. That is one of the all-time favorites of the kids.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the job here?
I do. It's always different every day.
What are the challenges?
Well, the schedule is always up. The students are always doing fun things around, so adapting to the schedule on a daily basis is somewhat of a challenge. Understanding when the food needs to be prepared and organizing for that eventuality.
Can you recommend this job to anybody else?
I would just say make sure your organizational skills are in order, but definitely it's a fun, challenging experience. But it's a lot of organization, a lot more than you might think at the beginning. It's challenging to get ingredients sometimes in Nova Scotia. Mm-hmm. Especially international ingredients, but we have a few food distributors that we order from, so we can get some of the Indian spices and things like that we might need. I brought a lot of chili peppers from home with me, which always helps if you're going to have exotic ingredients. Nova Scotia is not necessarily known for their spicy food. So it's somewhat of a challenge to use the local ingredients and just adapt them to what we actually do here in the kitchen.
Very good. Ken? Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Do you like the kids?
Yeah, the kids are great. They're, for the most part, really, really pleasant. Mm-hmm. They have definite opinions about food.
Are they conditioned?
What's that?
Are they conditioned on their home food?
that happens somewhat, but so are the adults as well. So I think we all have that challenge to go through. That's one of the reasons why I like to do food from all over the place. I've often done dishes from a particular student's home cuisine. At least I've tried to accommodate as much as I can. If they're feeling like they want a particular dish, we have a suggestions box, and they pop it in there and let me know. So actually, the pizza from yesterday was in response to the suggestions box.
What then?
Oh, they have weird things on there too, like corn dogs, which is a particular American favorite. It's a hot dog wrapped in corn, and traditionally deep fried, but we haven't done deep fried food here, so I was thinking how I could adapt that recipe. So